Hey guys, my name is Jennifer and I am Jenofeve Designs. We're going to do another page setup. We're going to start on the third fin in the album that we are currently making. So here's the first fin, and then here is the second, and we are going to start on the third and final fin. This is the mini album mashup. There is a video playlist if you want to start from the beginning and work your way through. I will have that linked up there. And there's timestamps so that if you need to jump around or if you need to go back, you refer to something, they're easier to find the right section in the video. So the first thing we're going to do is I've already got everything printed and prepped for what we're going to do. I think we're going to do the front of this fin. We'll see. We'll see how long that takes us. So I'm going to scoot this aside for now, because we don't need it just yet. And let me show you what I have printed and ready to go. First thing, I have printed page 3 out with the faded floral. I printed this out onto cardstock. All of my cardstock that I use is linked in the Amazon list for this project, so be sure to check that out as well. I left the right long tab on, and the 3 other tabs are cut off. I put the tape on the tab that I left with the printed side facing up. I have scored it and I've inked both sides, so I have the printed side and the white side. And then I actually traced this mat on page 15. I traced it onto this pattern paper, and I didn't print it because I traced 2 things side by side, and I'll show you that in just a second. Alright, so then the next thing I printed was page 5. Whoops. And that is this page here. I'm going to be using this as a pocket, and I'm going to be using this as a flip. So I have cut these out. I printed it onto cardstock. I printed the plain version. I cut them out. On this side, I left all 3 tabs, inked it, scored it, put tape, and it's ready to go. And on this one, I cut the 2 short tabs off. I scored it. I put tape on the long tab, and I inked both sides. Okay, so then the mats for this are on page 17, and I did not print them. I traced them. So I've got a couple of pattern papers. There's the butterfly, and then I traced the flip mat is going to be from this color. And then I needed to trace the back side of this flip, so I used this paper and I traced that right next to it, just like that, because it's going to be a continual pattern. What's really fun is, though, I used some of those stickers. Have I talked to you guys since? I don't know if I did. 2 things, really. Although I don't know if it matters. I don't think it matters. First thing is I did get a different brand of paper, label sticker paper. I did get a better brand of that, and this is what I actually had linked in the Amazon. I didn't link this other one because I just wasn't sure. I just wasn't sure about it, right? And it was new, and I had tried this one before, and I knew this one was good. So I linked this one in the Amazon. But I wanted to test it out, so I printed this pattern, this paper from the Printable paper collection. I printed that onto the label first, and then I did the Brother Scan and Cut, where I had it go through and cut out all of the flowers. So it worked perfectly. And not only that, but I also replaced my blade in my Scan and Cut. Let me grab another piece. Okay, before I replaced my blade, is this on the new? I can't tell. Yes, this is on the newer paper that I purchased. I printed one of the full sheets, and then I cut it. So I don't know if it's going to be noticeable, but can you see where it like tore the paper? Can you see? And I don't think it cut through all of everything. So let me see if I can't. So this is why I decided to change my blade, because of this exact. I knew the paper was good. I knew the label paper was good, but I wasn't sure about the blade. So it didn't even cut all the way through. Which I did test the pressure of the blade, but it's on auto, so it should be able to sense exactly. Anyway, it was the blade. The blade was dull. Somebody suggested that I could sharpen it, so I might try that, and we'll see. Because it doesn't seem to have a problem with cardstock. It just only seems to have the problem with the sticker paper. You know, when you do the kiss cut. But anyway, so I took some of these flowers and I put them on here. I just wanted a little color, right? I took them, put them on there, and then made the little faux brad situation, and then I cut them apart. But I just thought it was super cute. I just thought it was fun to do that. And it didn't add any bulk or anything. It's just like a sticker. But yeah, so the label paper that I have in the Amazon is the better one, and I did replace my blade. And I think that's all. Oh no, I still have something else. Sorry you guys, I got to talking. Okay, page 13. I printed page 13 out on plain cardstock, and I left it together. I cut it all the way out, I scored it in the middle, and I left it together, inked both sides. So we're gonna make us a little booklet, right? And then I printed page 25. I printed that onto this, the same green actually, paper from the Printable paper collection. I printed the green first, and then I printed page 25 over top. But then I also took, these were larger, what were these? These were journaling cards, and you can print them off at whatever size you want. I think, I'm trying to, here we go. Here's the other ones. Oops, not that one. Don't need that. Is there something else I don't need? Here's the other ones. So I took, and from my PDF, I printed 2 to a page, and they ended up being quite big. So, which is good, because that's what I needed for here. So I traced these out onto these elements, and I'm going to match the front of this, or the cover of this little booklet with those. So they were the journaling cards. I don't remember if they were a certain, I think they might have been 4x6 journaling cards. I don't know. This is bigger. This is bigger than a 4x6, but all the same, that's what I did there. And that's all I have ready right now. So I'm gonna set these things aside. And so what I'm gonna do, I think I'll go ahead and build the page like we did last time. I will build it before we put it into the book. So the first thing is I'm going to start with putting this pocket down, and I'm going to do the long tab first. I'm going to use my glue stick to give a bit of a wiggle room. And I'm going to put this down. Like that, and then I'm going to tape it so that if there's any inserts that are, you know, bigger, they will fit just fine without getting interrupted by that little ledge there. Uh-oh. Glue stick. I got glue stick on the page. It doesn't matter. It'd be fine. Okay, so then I'm going to remove the tape backing off of the little small pockets. The little small tabs. Okay, and glue those down. Next thing I'm going to do though is I'm going to take and match this up. Hopefully exactly. I'm going to tape it a little bit in a couple spots. This is just, what kind of tape is that? That is just, it's purple tape. It's not as tacky, or it's not as strong adhesive wise. Okay. So I'm going to take it and press that down. Yeah. So that way it matches exactly where it's supposed to. Alright, and I think too, I'll even go ahead and mat it while we're here. Why not? I don't have anything else I need to attach. So I'm just going to glue these down. Okay, so let's go ahead and put it in the album. Let's go ahead and attach it to the fan, but I'm going to stick that right there just to keep that flap down. So we're just going to attach it to this fin here, and I just need to remove the tape backing. And I'm going to do a little glue. And I'm going to attach it down. All of a sudden I couldn't see. Goodness. Okay, I've got it backwards to me. I can't see, so I'm going to do it this way. I don't know why all of a sudden this has become so hard. Okay. Well, sometimes, I tell you, sometimes. And again, I am not at all worried about this not matching up perfectly, because we will come back and mat that and it will be just fine. It'll be just perfect. Okay, so now I want to work on this, because I think what I would like to do is I would like to make it a booklet. A booklet. But I'm going to go ahead and mat everything first. We'll see. We'll see how this turns out. Alright, I think I want to do a booklet, right? I think I want to make this an actual booklet. So what I've done, or what I'm going to do, is I've got 3 pieces of coffee stained paper. This was a gift from Lois, all of these pretty coffee stained pages. So thank you, Lois. I appreciate it. I'm going to use these 3, I think. There's a couple polka dots. Let's do it. Like that. And I'm going to fold these in half. I may or may not. I might. I don't know. I was gonna say I might cut them off. Although, you know, all 3 sides, but I'm not going to. Okay, so I'm just gonna hold this with, just gonna hold that with a clip, and I am going to get a pokey, and I'm just going to do a few holes. I'm just going to do 3. And I'm just going to use the black baker's twine and a needle. I just use these blunt needles. I forget what they're for. They're for something. I just don't remember why. What? I don't know if it's. I don't know. I don't know what it's for. You guys, I don't know. I really don't. Oh, I still haven't cleaned my scissors. What are the blunt needles used for? Somebody leave me a comment and let me know. I don't remember. Okay. So let's go from the inside. In the middle. Pick a top or a bottom. I usually go to the bottom. I don't know why, but I do. And then come back in, go to the top. Right? And then go back to the middle where you started. It's so simple. Sometimes people make it way more complicated than it needs to be. So then I have 1 on each side of that string. I'm just going to give it a little tug. Not too much. I don't want to tear anything. And I'm going to tie a knot. All right. And I'm going to cut them down. So I'm going to close this. I'm going to burnish it just to start it getting used to being this way. This paper needs to be trained. Okay. Now I'm going to cut the excess paper off. I'm just going to be gentle. Let's try out my ruler with my tape on it again. The metal edge. I added the little tape dots. Oh, and I saw the comment of the person who gave them to me. I saw it on my phone and I keep meaning to go back and respond to it. Thank you for letting me know that it was you. Very much appreciated. I will go back and respond. Oh, okay. Just that simple, right? So now we have just a little booklet. You could put photos if you want. You could just write in it. Whatever. You've got 6 pages. You could do whatever you want with it. And it's going to go right here. Like this. And I haven't decided if this is going to get any embellishing or not. At the moment, I'm gearing towards not, because I kind of just like it like that. But I am thinking about adding more inserts underneath here. So when this is open, let me move this. It's just not as pretty to look at. Oh, did I get you or just the light? Goodness. So I've got 3 things here. I've got, this is a colorful cabinet card. I've got one of these printed off. And that is, this background here is part of that colorful, did I say canvas card? cabinet card. Did I say canvas? Oh my word, I don't know. I apologize. So the cabinet cards do come with printable backgrounds that you can print onto the on the opposite side. So I was thinking about putting that, and then I was also thinking about these letters too. Like these are printable. They're not letters. They're envelopes. These are printable envelopes from the Flip Flop ephemera. And I was thinking about using these. Should I do it like this? Should I have them in the top part here maybe? Or are they too much the same size? They're too kind of same size to this, it looks like. So what about if I had them in here? I feel like this might just be kind of a waste. It's kind of hidden in there. Yeah. So, but I do like the cabinet card. So I'm going to leave the cabinet card. And I may end up coming back and adding some photo mats in there as well. But then this goes there. And it's just as simple as that. It's just as simple as that. So I think that I am going to leave it like this because I feel like it doesn't really need anything extra right now. I probably will change my mind towards the end of the album here, but I kind of like this just being like this. So we'll see. We'll see. All right, I think that's all we're going to do in today's video. I hope you are enjoying this video album series. Let me know your thoughts, you guys. I read all my comments. Give me a thumbs up if you're enjoying the album. And yeah, thanks for joining me today. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.